Hey guys, welcome back. It's Limitless here. Alright, so I wanted to get into something here, but before I, get into that, I want to let you guys know, hey, bullying is not cool. Don't do it. A friend of mine did, and we'll get into that. But just know, blowing someone up in, say, GTA, something like this, is a lot different than bullying someone in real life. Alright, anyway. So guys, remember, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and if you don't, then, you know what, I guess Google's just going to explode. It's going to be the end of Google if you don't, so. Anyway, guys, so what I want to talk about is a childhood friend of mine that I grew up with. He actually, lived kind of a weird life. He's still okay, he's just, you're going to find out what the end is, but basically, I knew him from elementary school growing up. And this man, like, he was afraid of everything, his own shadow, everything. All the way up until junior high. Like, hey, what's up, Jaden? How you doing? So, this friend of mine, I think I'm just going to call him Corey, because, we don't use real names here. Anyway, so thing was, that I was absent one day in elementary school, and this kid, he gets beat up because he talks, but then he tries to run, can't run, that kind of thing. Kids are mean. And, this kind of stuff, it happens whenever I'm not there to protect him, because the thing is I always had abnormal strength. Like, in 4th grade, I was arm wrestling my friends' dads, and I was winning, so. Anyway. So the thing is, he does, like, this drastic 180. And once we hit junior high, this man, he starts not only standing up for himself, but he gets a taste of not getting bullied anymore, and he decides to bully everybody else that's weaker than him now. Uh-oh, I think we just lost that. Anyway. Oh no, he went bust. Nice. So anyway, this friend of mine, like, we did all kinds of stuff, we went through our lives, playing Pokemon and, like, Super Smash Brothers and stuff like that, and Magic the Gathering. Anyway, this man, he's the kind of person that when he wasn't getting bullied, he was trying to cheat his way into whatever he wanted. So, for instance, in Magic the Gathering, and I'll let you know now, I used to be a tournament player. So anyway, I know the rules a lot better than he did. He thought that there's a thing called mana, and that's when you generate it from tapping your lands and all that. He thought he could cheat and get away with it, saying that the mana was actually pulling lands from your deck when you generated it. I'm like, so you're saying you can tap lands and pull extras from your deck? That's not an OP cheat? Doesn't matter. He lost all the time anyway. Like, I would try to help him out in video games and everything, but this man, sometimes he was just beyond redemption, and it got worse. So like I mentioned, in junior high, he started bullying, and then I had to protect my other friends from him. He really, really didn't like that, but I didn't care. I wasn't going to let him just bully everybody because, he got taller than them, he was a little bit stronger than them. It's not the way things were going to happen, they were my friends. So anyway, it gets a little bit further, we go to high school, and now he's significantly larger than, the, like, usual scrawny type kids and all that. He's never had anything on me, but on them he sure did, and so it'd be things like, hey, I brought some cards to school, you guys want to play? If they bent a corner of the card, he'd hit him in the face, something like that. It got pretty extreme eventually. Now, at this point, nothing really serious happened to him, but he did catch his own little personal revenge, which is way worse than anything he ended up doing. Because this is, kind of like the moral of the story thing, don't bully because it comes back around. He got a girl pregnant when he was in high school, and she was in college. Now that's totally fine, there's nothing wrong with that. Except in his case, it was a really bad thing, because she didn't start getting really mean until after the pregnancy. And at that point, she knew she had him locked in. So, he did the right thing and married her and all that. And now for the rest of his days, he is getting bullied by her because now that she's got the kid, she's got him where she wants him. They're married and everything. She's bullying him day in and day out, so he'll do everything for the child and she can just have an easy life. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That to me is one hell of a karma revenge. You know, you start out life scared, you know what that's like, then you start bullying kids, you know, and then for years it gets worse and worse until you're like really totally physically abusing them. And then you marry someone meaner than you. Not gonna lie, guys, it seems like, you know, not much of a big brain IQ moment on his part. I mean, I don't know how you know, get so physical with someone that you end up having a child and don't even know them, to the point that, you know, you just had no clue that they were a horrible person, but but hey, that's something for another day. Alright guys, so that pretty much does it, you know. Moral of the story here, don't bully, don't get beat up by the future. Alright guys, if you liked it, make sure to drop that like, subscribe, and we will see you next time. God bless.